So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. Nuno Tavares. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Guendouzi. Can he give them the advantage? Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save.
Well, the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football.
An effective challenge. Messi looking for the through ball. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
And over comes the corner. And still dangerous. And given away. Sergio Ramos. Being egged on by the crowd. Oh, it might be. Well, he knows it. The shot needed to be just a bit lower. And a substitution in the offing. Malinovsky. Alexis Sanchez. Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Vitor Ferreira. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Fabian. Oh, showing excellent vision. Fabian! And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, still time for them to level it. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. And time for the change now. Let's see about the delivery. Not really the ideal clearance. And he takes it on. Good stop from the keeper. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, no real accuracy, and easy for the keeper. Messi. Vitor Ferreira. Good technique displayed. And reading it absolutely superbly. And that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for their fans.
Oh, voilà.
Bonjour à toutes et à tous et bienvenue au... Bonjour à toutes et à tous et bienvenue au...
Ngomong apa?
And now they get the ball rolling. Really well played pass. And a really single-minded piece. Really well played pass. A really single-minded piece. Really well played pass.
bro.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
If they can take one good fight, you know, it swings back to them. But the way Hellraisers are playing around it, and this might just be the experience in the team here on the side of Hellraisers. You know, they know when they want to be picking up these fights. They know when they need to back themselves away and just let one hero fall. And Darkside, they're trying to take the fights, but Hellraisers, they're only looking to take the engagements on their terms. And you can see them backing behind tier 2 towers, you know, playing it safe and not overcommitting here in game number 2 after going a little bit behind to Darkside in the early game.
And they're gonna go for a smoke right now. This is mostly a positioning smoke, right? You are okay with finding a fight, but you want to get yourself on the map safely. And Darkside, they're already out. They've already been pushed out by the potential of this happening. And this is just win after win for Darkside, actually. You know, you do well in a fight, you farm the entirety of the map, and you get away from your enemies.
Yeah, and Wraith King, he wants to go towards a BKB. Like, say that he's going to be able to get that kill. The Macrophy, the Ice Path's going to be dropped from Dizzy, and he's got himself that reincarnation. If he goes down, Solo's going to get oh so low. He will be killed off. Dizzy, and it is going to pop that reincarnation. But now the chase down Mero. He's got that TP, but he doesn't. Oh, the Rainfire Blast, it doesn't connect. Half a second, not even half a second. And he would have been able to get the kill onto the Doom, but the Doom is able to get the TP. The slow, and now the Queen comes out of the fear, and now Ramsey's Kiyotaka looking for the TPs away. But again, Darkside, they don't lose anything major. Dizzy does go down, it pops a reincarnation, but with that engagement coming out from Hellraisers, you know, Darkside playing away there, they even get, well, they get a buyback onto the edge. You know, they lose the 2 supports, but they didn't lose one of the cores, which is a good win there for Darkside.
Understand in this game in particular that you cannot commit, right? And that's why we're saying, like, they're just testing each other out. The exorcism comes out, you doom her immediately and you get away. You're just trying to finish off those supports and get away as fast as possible because you understand that there is no fight to be taken there. You already used your spells, you cannot burst them down, and the exorcism being out and you not being able to kill the Death Prophet, you're gonna lose that fight. And then Darkside, you know, they have to play really careful around this Requiem, because if you walk into him, there's a good chance you just get bursted down if you make a mistake.
Getting burst down here, the Kiyotaka blinks forward. They get the kill onto Seneko. It looks like they will get a kill without a response, and Hellraisers actually bottom lane. There's going to be a chase down onto Dizzy now as well, and Dizzy doesn't have that reincarnation. For the next 45 seconds, Miro, he pops that BKB. No Doom, but he's looking for the chase down. Dizzy, though, he's so fast with the phase roots, has that blink. He's going to be able to break some ankles, and Miro can't get the jump. And again, that's another BKB for the next 80 seconds here on the Doom.
Oh, he thought he had him there for sure, and then he just clicked wrongly. The rating was in a part there of the trees, and then the pathing took the Doom to the other side, and instantly you don't know where the Wraith King is anymore, and then he just gets himself away. So I think Miero, he was kind of 100% certain that was a kill, a solo kill for him, but unfortunately he makes a slight mistake there in terms of movement, and the Wraith King is out.
Yeah, and the Wraith King, you know, super fast as well with the phase boots. Just being able to move himself out of range, like you say, out of vision. Lizzie, he's hitting in pits, he's Ramses, so the Swashbuckler even gets the bash.
Yep, that basher is gonna be a big thing. Blizzy doesn't have that much farm, but this hero can create a lot of problems in a fight. And when you have the Wraith King and the Death Prophet that are already gonna be doing a ton of damage, well, then you know that you're kind of safe to just be an annoyance to the enemies.
Yeah, and that kind of sums up the Pangolier to me. You know, you get yourself in the roll, and Thunder, the bash is coming through Diffusal Blade. It is just a major annoyance in these fights, and a target you can't lock down. Roche is going to be 45 seconds away. The Darkside smoke comes through, but it's just a little bit too early, and you see that Hellraiser as well. Positioning around the pit, so they don't want to give up another free Roche. You know, they don't want to be giving away the Aegis and the Shard. But Hellraisers, there's going to be some smoke on smoke. Which way are Hellraisers going to go? Do they actually get the wraparound? Because Darkside, they aren't in where Hellraisers think they are. So it looks like both teams, these smokes, not going to be super effective just yet, but it does mean that Hellraisers, they can get some free vision down around that triangle and around the Roche pit.
The thing is, the division of Hellraisers is much better than the ones from Darkside. Darkside have one ward, and now they're gonna get pestered from both sides.
Did you know he jumps himself in? He's gonna be stood by the Dragon Tail, but they're gonna be able to do the damage. They take down Antares. He's gonna be the first one to fall, and now they're doing with the BKB. There's gonna be the diving from Ramses once again. The Centaur Storm comes out. Mero's gonna get so darn low, but the Exorcism, it's not gonna connect. It's not gonna be able to get the kill. Reincarnation will be used here. They take down the Death Prophet. He's gonna have to use his BKB. He looks at the backline. Saneko is gonna be cleaned up by Kiyotaka. Can they go for even more now as well? Kiyotaka, if he survives through this one, well, the right click's coming through it. It doesn't matter. Roger gets a kill. And it looks like Solo can he get himself away with the bullwhip. Dizzy, and he's got that blink dart in 5 seconds, looking to chase down the twin-headed dragon, and Solo might just be able to flap himself away from this one. Regen room picks up from Blizzy, and even though the fight's starting, you know, Courage pin there, an even trade between the two, and Roshan will be back, and they're missing the Shadow Fiend, so this might be the time the dark side need to get themselves into the pit.
It's an even fight, and the reason it's even because, well, Darkside have one ward on the map, and you run into that one. So very unfortunate for Hellraisers that, for which if they came from a different angle, it's over. You're gonna jump them first. You're gonna destroy everybody. It's just, it won't even come out. It's gonna be over. But this way, the fight starts with the Doom and the Rubik pretty much being taken out of the fight completely.
Oh, did he get the kill into Jakiro? Jakiro with that fork step, but he limps right back into the Waiting Arms and Dizzy, and he gets that kill first anyway. And yeah, the Shadow Fiend down for the next 14 seconds, and you have no Jakiro for the next 38. He can buy back if he needs to, but you see they've already moved themselves into the pit, so he looks at the dark side once again, looking for this Roche. And Ramses on the bottom lane, he's got that Dragon Form in 3 seconds, but not looking to move over and contest onto this.
Oh, the Roche should be gone. There's just no way for Hellraisers to do anything about it. They don't have their spells. They're missing on the Doom, and yeah, there's just not much you can do. Ramses is trying to apply some pressure here, but Dizzy is already in position to make sure that Ramses pays for this.
Yeah, and at least he gets some damage onto the 2-2. The fortification comes out, Roche goes down, and Dizzy won't make the jump. Again, not sure what the Hellraisers are, and didn't want to overcommit while the rest of his team were taking the Roche. But yeah, he was in position to respond if the rest of the team, in time, were able to make the defense of this tier 2. At least Ramses, though, he will be looking towards, level 17, so he's going to have that level 18, and the Black Dragon coming out, because that Ag's not too far away, about 500 gold before he's able to pick that up.
Even though, there have been some good things that happened to Darkside, that Hellraisers, made the mistake mainly at the mid lane tower falling down so early and Kiyotaka dying. They really have been playing a good game, right? This is what you expect from the names on their side to give us this level of Dota. They've really been doing a solid job in this game, because it's move after move that are solid, and they're getting themselves something done on the map.
Yeah, and now the smoke coming out from Darkside, so they don't want to take the foot off the gas. You want to be moving around, Solo showing on this bottom lane, dropping the macro pyre, just to keep the pressure onto the tier 2, but they find Kiyotaka. Kiyotaka, he pops the BKB. He's just going to have to walk himself away, but Roger with the 4-step now as well, looking for that TP. No swashbuckle in for the bash. He will be able to get himself away.
Oh, where was Blizzy? What was he doing? You're the BKB piercing disable, and you're just not there. That is a big no. He needs to be a part of the hunting gang there for sure, because every single core survives with the BKB TP.
Yeah, and like you say, he needs to be getting those bashes out, and you can see that the Wraith King not even going for that. He's going to be going towards an AC, so wants to Solo Wraith Fire Blast is going to be there. It takes 1, it takes 2, it takes 3 to take him down there, and Solo falls. Solo trying to push out the bottom lane with the macro pyres, but just overcommitted.
Hero. Okay, he died relatively deep into enemy territory, and they took some time to hunt him down. So overall, you created some space for the BKB of the SF to come back.
Yeah, and that, I mean, how long is it going to be down there? 34 seconds. It looks to get himself into the butterfly here as well. Has that Skadi complete? The Dragonlance is up, and I mean, Darkside are taking control, but Hellraisers have one more kill. They have a 5k net worth lead here as well, but it still seems like Darkside, they're the ones roaming and hunting around the map, looking to take the game to Hellraisers.
It is their lineup that has this posturing potential because of the Wraith King, right? The time has come where this thing has a BKB, so even if he dies once, he's not going to be blown up by the SF. And also, I mean, you don't have the luxury with Hellraisers to wait with that Requiem that much any longer, so you might have to use it earlier on. So overall, Darkside are the ones that feel more confident, and Hellraisers are the ones that need to find an angle to a fight, whereas for Darkside, it's pretty much apparent. We stay in this area or we stay at this tower and push.
Yeah, and it looks like, Hellraisers is they're trying to find these next big items before they're not looking to take engagements, you know. But while this is going on, like I say, Darkseid, they're taking the map control. They might even be able to get a kill to Jakiro. Jakiro, though, he feels comes out. We'll be able to get himself on the high ground. It looks like Sneko overcommitted. So now it's Hellraiser's turn to hunt down. Blizzy comes through with the Rolling Thunder. Ice Path won't be there in time to buy back from the Disruptor, but it's going to take him a few seconds to get back into this fight. The Wraith Fire Blast now as well. And look at how low Ramses is getting. Ramses getting himself back into this. He's holding that BKB. There's going to be the Fireball. Did he get a kill into the... They do take down the Wraith King once. But like you say, he's going to be able to come right back into this now as well with his BKB. The armor, the Radiant's going. They want to chase it. They're diving behind the tier 3s. They're pushing Hellraisers all the way back into their base. And it looks like Mero, he doesn't get out of this. Surely, no. Blizzy is able to pick up that kill. The gem is on the deck here. 2 cores down on the side of Hellraisers and Darkseid. Even through the fortification, it doesn't look like they want to stop.
Fortification before the creeps came in. This is a dead tower unless you're buying back.
Yeah, and Ice Path trying to stop this, but they're jumping immediately. 3 heroes dead. Anthra is trying to do what he can on the sidelines here. He stole out the Crypt Swarm, but it looks like they want to go on to Dragonite now as well. Dragonite's already used the BKB, so Ramses might be okay behind the rest of his team, but they do force out a buyback in 2 heroes. They might lose the Death Prophet, and that is going to be the Aegis. What can they do to follow up onto this? So it looks like Darkseid going to pull the Ripcord and just tell Death Prophet, you're on your own, mate.
Oh, unnecessary dives coming out from there on the Dragonite. If you're killing the Rubik, okay, maybe, but you're not killing the fat Dragonite with the 2 supports behind him, and just with 1 buyback. Now you've defended not only the Rags, but the tier 3 as well. So I'm kind of surprised. Darkseid, it is what their lineup does. They just stand their ground, and if you come to us, we're gonna crush you. But they just decide to overdive, and that kind of gives another to Hellraisers. This should have been a lane of Rags and a big advantage for Darkseid.
And what can Hellraisers do with this? Because there's no Death Prophet for the next 45 seconds. So are you looking for tier 2s? Are you looking for your next big items? You know, what do Hellraisers want to do?
Radiant's middle
You
tower
want
is under
to
attack.
outpush the lanes, get a kill, and you want to continue the game to be in this kind of a situation where Darkseid cannot get together, right? Where they have to go to push out lanes, then you kill someone, then they move back, you push in the lanes, you kill someone, and that's what you want to make happen over and over again. You don't want to stay back and just wait for things to come to you, because if Darkseid get together once again, well, we saw what happens. Hellraisers, there's a good chance they lose a fight.
Yeah, and Shadow Fiend now, he's about 500 gold away from having this. So the jump in, did he get the kill here? They're going to get the blow up onto the Disruptor. He gets slow, but do they have the BKB? They do. So Ramses, he turns around now. Ice Path comes out onto the Wraith King. The Wraith King, he didn't have that reincarnation now as well. Mero jumps in,
Pop the BKB.
and Dizzy, he's going to pop the BKB before the reincarnation, so the physical damage, if it's enough, the Rolling Thunder though, Kiyotaki uses his own BKB. He looks like they jump around. Who does he go for the Doom on? They're going to be able to jump onto the Death Prophet. Wraith King's getting low now as well. He doesn't have that BKB. He gets taken down. The reincarnation will be used. Mero, he might be the one that goes too far forward on the side of Hellraisers, but with the back come down with the Breeze Fire as well as that Fireball, they take down the Wraith King twice.
Oh, no BKBs on Hellraisers though. They have to run, and Kiyotaka is going nowhere.
Yeah, he gets locked down. The bash comes out. They do get that kill here. It is going to be 3 heroes dead on the side of Hellraisers, so it's going to cost him a fair bit. Might even be 4. Antares, he's trying to get the blink away, but he's going to get locked down. 2 seconds, 1 second. Does he get the blink up? He does.
Nice.
Onto the high ground. But the chase comes out from Blizzy. Is he going to be able to catch onto Antares? Antares, he's got no mana for the TP. He's just waiting for that. He should now be able to get himself back if he wants towards his base.
Oh man, these long fights, and you could see there, you don't want to pop the BKB before the reincarnation, but then at some point you have to. The SF, he wants to wait with Requiem so that, and the BKB, so that he can blow you up on the second life, but he cannot bring you down unless he uses those. So you can see little nuances happening in that fight, and in the end, it's kind of even, but overall, Darkseid probably feel slightly more confident there because the SF is gonna be off the map for a long time. So Hellraisers, they can't get into that mode when they're hunting for a kill and just keeping Darkseid on their toes. Darkseid are gonna be able to get together once again.
Yeah, and they take this outpost here as well. So they're going to have this map control of Roche. It's at least 35 seconds away. So they're going to have a window. Maybe if it's a quick rush, I don't see it being a 10-second rush. So usually when we say, oh yeah, it might be a quick rush, it's like a full 3-minute one. But Ramses continues to push out. You know, he's going to have the goal for the ultimate orb now as well. So that's going to be the Manta style coming out for Ramses as well. But what does the Wraith King want to go towards next? What's he got up? He's got that AC there. So it is going to be the overwhelming blink here for Dizzy.
He has every single item. He just wants to upgrade that one. You don't really want to get rid of the phase boots because they allow you to move a little bit more free throughout the fight. You know, maybe at some point you might replace that one, but I wouldn't even recommend it. I think phase boots are actually a pretty big deal. Maybe you replace the armlet at some point.
Yeah, and you can see here the net worth comparison, the graph, you know, it looks like just a massive roller coaster up and down there. You're more like a seismograph during an earthquake than it was measuring the net worth. And we'll see here, there might be another engagement in the mid lane. Mero is going to be able to get the jump in and get himself right on top of the Death Prophet. The BKB should come out, so he does the Doom. That's a big one to clean up now as well. Yeah, can he take down Wraith King? Wraith King again on that BKB. He's going to be going down to the Macropie damage now as well as the Man Style from the Ramses. And Ramses, he hasn't used that BKB just yet. The chase comes out, Rolling Thunder on top of him. Ramses now he's going to be forced to pop that BKB. Blizzy, he's outside of the Rolling Thunder, and the buyback comes through. Death Prophet, Rabel, he gets himself in, but he's going to be into 3-4 heroes now, using his own BKB. Ramses, he gets low, do to get the kill, to take down the Dragon Knight, and chase down onto Rabel. Ice Path comes out with the Force Staff now as well. Kiyotaka has to get himself up on the high ground with the Exorcism still going here. Solo, he is going to be the next pickoff. Can he go for Antares as well? Antares trying to get himself away to blink into the trees, and it looks like, I mean, every time there's a trade coming out, Darkseid, even though there was a buyback forced out there, you know, they take some great hero kills.
Yeah, this is the power of the Disruptor. Hellraisers, for the entirety of that fight, ever since they took down Rabel once and saw the buyback, they want to get out, but they can't. And because you want to save every single one of your heroes, then this is what it ends up being. Maybe they should have just ran away with their cores and be content with the supports going down. But just the communication of Dota doesn't go that way. You want to save every single one of them.
Yeah, and now, I mean, Darkseid, they're going to be through even further. Wraith King, okay, he's going to be stolen. You know, the stolen Wraith Fire Blast comes out. Is he going to be stunned up by that? But again, a minute and 10 seconds before this rush comes back, and it just seems like Darkseid, they have the complete map control around this. That I don't know how Hellraisers get themselves in and try and contest into this rush.
Very hard. It's very hard for them to do so. You are going to be spotted every step of the way. You need one smoke to secure the outpost, to deward the jungle, and only then to go forward. You do have the gem, so it's not impossible for you to do that. And you do have 45 seconds before the road spawns. Let's see if Darkseid are going to allow them to get those wards down.
Yeah, we'll see. Another jump in. The Doom comes out, though, again onto the Death Prophet. If they can take the Death Prophet down this time, he doesn't have a buyback. Rolling Thunder, but Mero, like you say, he's caught out in no man's land. Where's the rest of his team? He's already used that BKB, and Mero will fall. The Death Prophet, he's getting close, but the Doom won't be able to finish him off with the ultimate there. Now Rabel, with the Spirit Siphons, 4 charges on those, nearly 5, can just turn around, come right back into these fights if they want to.
Where the hell are my teammates? That's what he's going to be saying there. The Hellraisers were taking down Vision and being zoned out by the Pango, and he found the opening. He's like, I got it, guys. He has no buyback. But then you understand that, yeah, well, no one is coming to assist. A little bit of overextension there, getting ahead of himself, and it is gonna cost them quite a lot. Roche is now gone, and they're not gonna need an Exorcism to take it down even.
No, she's Refresher, so even if, I mean, Exorcism's gonna be back in the next 8 seconds anyway, so it's not like it's gonna be down if a fight does break out. And this is gonna be the Refresher. I take it you give this one over to the Death Prophet again.
Yeah, probably, unless, let's say, a Rolling Thunder was used, something like that. Kiyotaka, they're hunting for him bot.
They get themselves on top. The glimpse comes out. He pops that BKB. Blizzy not able to get the bash on the swashbuckle. The TP comes out, and it looks like both heroes here from the side of Hellraisers will be able to get themselves out safe.
Darkseid are going to be running through the bottom lane like madmen right now. They understand BKB on the SF on a cooldown. Let's get into that base in the next 30 seconds, and Hellraisers are going to be in a pretty bad position. Rabel has an Aegis, so dooming him, it's not gonna be the greatest thing. He pops the Exorcism, you don't want to doom him, right? Because you would like him to die, but you don't want to use the doom when he's already used it. And speaking of being doomed, well, Solo is most likely gone.
Yeah, he's got that Force Staff in 8 seconds, but Dizzying with the blink. There he goes. He just catches up. Gets well in the mid lane. They're going to be able to get the jump off now as well. The dude comes out once again, this time onto the Pangolier. He's going to be trying to do what he can with the Infernal Blade damage now as well. To get the kill. But yeah, the BKB was off now as well. They do get the kill onto the Pango, but it does cost them the life in the Doom. And like you say, with the Jakiro already being down now as well, the Glimpse comes back out. Did he get the Manta? He did. He got the Manta Cell time in there as well on the Glimpse. Really nicely done by Ramses, but it means they're going to be fighting one hero down into this. And Darkseid with an Aegis, with a Refresher onto the Wraith King there as well. So Wraith King with 3 lives. Passed it across. Who did he pass it across to?
It was the Death Prophet that got the Refresher, so he has the second Exorcism now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, you passed it across there. And yeah, Rabel comes in. They're going to be able to break the base. I don't know how Rabel can step in this now. Again, the jump in. They're having a lot of damage onto Rabel. Rabel is going to go down. Okay, he will go down. The other side of Ramses, though. And Dizzy underneath the tier 4 towers. They're going to be able to time that Requiem really nicely. Do they have enough to take down Duritkin once again? He's holding that BKB, taking a lot of right-click damage, though. And Ramses, at least they are going to be taking down this tier 3. Can they take the racks as well?
Oh, Hellraisers, they want to fight. Dizzy, he doesn't have a second life. He has to be very careful. Okay, but he does have a cheese.
Yep. Force Staff comes out, though, keeping Dizzy in from the Ice Path and the Macropire. And it looks like Darkseid, again, not overcommitted. Know when, they might be taking a fight they don't want to. Just back themselves away. Get out of dodge.
Oh, I really like that Miero still has his nerves, because after that overextension, sometimes you would buy back in panic, right?